Sometimes it's not the adult you making the decisions. It's the inner child inside of you who felt abandoned, who felt overlooked and unseen. Today, I want to talk about something that could be quietly shaping your life, your business, your emotional reaction without you even realizing it. Hello, my queens. I am Lichani, a wellness practitioner, law graduate, massage trainer, and nervous system guide. Welcome to Wellness and Law, a space where we explore healing, wholeness, and the deep connection between the body, the mind, our stories, and the systems around us. I started noticing this in my life where I would avoid situations or opportunities that felt too big, and where I would shrink in situations where I'm required or needed to show up powerfully. For example, showing up for a new role somewhere, making a business deal and closing it, or just making a boundary. The grown-up in me knew what to do, but there was this other part of me that felt terrified, felt like I was going to be in trouble, felt like I was going to be rejected. That part wasn't logical. She was emotional. She was young. And I realized that wasn't the adult me. That was the inner child running the show. The inner child isn't just a concept. She is real, and she lives in the body. She shows up when your nervous system feels unsafe. She shows up when you've been hurt and didn't get the chance or the opportunity to process that hurt. The inner child often carries beliefs such as it is safer to stay small than to risk being rejected. I have to earn love by being a good girl. And things like, if I become successful, I have to change who I am. And without realizing it, you subconsciously start making decisions that are going to protect that inner child. Even if it costs you your voice, your income, or your inner peace. You shrink yourself. You choose friends who are not going to challenge your growth because it is safer to stay small. Here is the truth that most people won't tell you. You don't heal or outgrow trauma just because you age. Your nerve locks in that memory. And until you go back and nurture and bring safety to that inner child, she will continue running the show, running your life. Not out of malice or punishment, but out of protection. Because the nervous system has been told one thing, and that is to keep you safe. Even if keeping you safe means you sticking around in a familiar hell, because that is exactly the job of the nervous system. Whatever that is new, it will reject, it will feel unfamiliar, and to it, it's going to signal not safe. So if you find yourself playing small, shrinking yourself, procrastinating, hiding, don't shame yourself. Get curious. Ask yourself, who is making the decisions? This is where healing begins. Not in pushing, not in hustling, but in gently returning home to your own body. You don't heal by force. You heal by bringing yourself back into safety over and over through gentle somatic practices. The more you regulate your nervous system, the more you reclaim that power. Not power that is loud, but gentle safety. Power that is steady. You are not stuck. You are not lazy. You are just still operating from a story that used to keep you safe. But the woman you are now, she is allowed to take up space. She is allowed to thrive. She is allowed to be seen. The little girl in you did her best to survive, but now it's your turn to lead. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comments. Share how your inner child shows up today. And if you would like more about this kind of work, subscribe and join me, because this is the space where law meets healing, where nervous system healing meets real life freedom. See you in the next video.